Everybody's to look on the screen. Oh my goodness, another case, another DV issue. Single might be the best option in this community. Yeah, it might be. I'm convinced right now it might be the best. If we're not going to have a standard, again, if he doesn't have his own, don't bring him home. If he does not have his own, don't bring him home. It's real simple. Have you noticed? And I've heard this before about a woman being unalived by her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, and either he, if not in the home, it's not uncommon for him to quote, come on her job. Remember the video I did where the lady was at the worked at the nursery, young woman, and it was her baby daddy, and so it was another black woman there, and she was like, oh, they were outside. And remember, she was like, if you saw that video, oh, please, don't leave. He gonna kill me. Don't leave. He gonna kill me. Girl, who do you think is gonna sit up here and put their lives on the line for you? Because if she stays, he might, instead of killing one, he might kill two. Oh, please. He don't leave. He gonna kill me. And of course, it's like, are you kidding me? This is your baby daddy. And I hate to say it, they don't, the ones that need to hear it don't want to listen. You can't tell them nothing until things happen. Can't tell them anything until something happens. Then when something happens, oh, now you got the clue. Keep trying to tell them, oh, you don't know. I know. Well, know this. No one's going to put their lives on the line for you. And so that lady, as I would have myself, she was like, this is her boyfriend out here. This is the baby daddy situation. What did you like really, really want her to do? Seriously. What did you expect her to do? Just stand out there? She's not bulletproof. And I'm sorry, that's the man that the young woman chose. So as any woman, I would have, sweetie, I'm going inside. I'll call 911. And before you know it, pop, pop, pop. That's what happened. Before you know it, pop, pop, pop. He unalived her. That is what happened. She was gone. She was gone. What was she supposed to do? If lady had told you, hey, don't deal with this man, you are going to regret it. He is violent. Don't. Mm-mm. If she had told you, probably wouldn't have listened. Oh, I know my man. What was that? Which I thought was funny. I do like I love Quad on Married to Medicine. My man. When I saw that, Quad is like so cute, so gorgeous, and just I love her personality. So I thought about that. It's coming on Sunday. My man. That's how some of these ladies are. Can't tell them anything. You think because, oh, we're older, you might be 40, you might be 45, 47, 65, 59, 89, 10. Okay. But I'm going to say the stats speak for themselves. The stats speak for themselves. If you want to keep breathing, keep on believing in my man. If he doesn't have his own, don't bring him home. Here's my question. So why wasn't he on his job? He got her at work. So I'm trying to understand. Maybe someone can tell me because I don't get it. Why wasn't he on his job? Where is his job? Why aren't they? You got the woman at work. Where are you? Why would you on yours? You know what I'm starting to think? It would not surprise me at all if he didn't even have one. Again, oh, he can't let go. He can't let go of what? Can't let go of you, or can't let go of what you can do as far as like be a resource. Let's talk about that. Let's stop pretending they're just so in love. They don't, a dust bucket don't control anything. All it can do is use his old line time, that old dust bucket, inferior seed producing third leg he got. Somebody gonna be desperate, and then somebody gonna get God. I thought about that. Why wasn't he at work? She was. Where's your job? What's this? Uh-huh. Are you in some kind of affiliation? Why was he at work? Can someone tell me why wasn't he at work? They broke up. I thought everybody loved you. All the women's want you. Then what you need to go ahead and do is go to where those women are. Why was he not on his job? I'm willing to bet he probably doesn't have one. That's what I think. He didn't have one. She disrespected me. Society disrespect you every day. Why? Because you're at the bottom of the food chain and people know you. I'm starting to think that the dominant society knows these men more than black women do. I'm starting to think that. I really am. I'm starting to think that. I'm starting to think that. Because black women will still be on it. Oh no, I'm gonna go ahead and give him a chance. He need a chance. Where's your chance? Where's your chance to break up with a man and say, hey, he can't do anything for me, walk away without getting unalived? Where is your chance to say, I'm with this guy, I got pregnant, and then to be able to survive? You might get shot up. How many women say, no, what happened? What happened? Oh, they got into it. Oh, they got into it. It's a breakup. Why wasn't he on his job or at your business? Why? Can somebody please tell me? Where you at? Why were you at your job? Being a better man. That's the part right there. What I'm trying to understand. She disrespected me. Are you serious?
Yeah, Houston police arrested a man who allegedly confronted his ex-girlfriend at her job, then started shooting. He told police he did it because his ex, quote, disrespected him.
Aniela Ruiz joins us live from downtown Houston after speaking exclusively.
And don't forget, he also shot her 9 times. 9 times. He's making sure she's dead. 9 times. You know what that means, right? He wants you gone. Shot her 9 times. Dang. He making sure this woman dead. 4 times in the back. When you deal with the seed of poverty, these are the things that can happen to them. We have to set a standard. If we could set a standard, woo, you'd be surprised. If you could just set a standard, it could work miracles. I'm very serious. If could just set a standard, man, it would work miracles. You want to bet? I know it would. If you could just set a standard, it would work miracles. Why? Because you have a standard, therefore he just can't come up to you any kind of way. That's what I'm talking about. If we have a standard, he just can't roll to you any kind of old way and just come up into your life and cause, because he wouldn't be there. Don't give him the time of day. But we can't do that. Maybe, I think the question is, why aren't we doing that? But you'd be surprised if we just had a little old standard, what that could do. We'll talk. These men, they have nothing. They can't, Dusties, they can't control anything, so they have to control you. You are the resource. You have a job. When you get paid, he gets paid. Yeah. When you get paid, you must throw some money his way. But we don't want to hear about that. Uh-uh. Shot her how many times? 9 times.
Sister, 29-year-old Daryl Lynn Takesha King, is gone. 39-year-old Michael Dwayne Wilkerson is now charged with capital murder in her death.
They were dating and they were recently trying to break up, from what I heard, and he couldn't accept it.
On Tuesday at around 12:30, police got a call of a shooting at a liquor store on South Post Oak Road near the Beltway. In probable cause court today, a judge said King had arrived at the store, and surveillance video captured a man also arriving with her.
The surveillance video showed the gentleman trying to move around the store surveillance cameras so that the
Why do you think that is?
would not be focused on the cash register area.
That is when they say King was shot 9 times, including 4 times in the back.
The gentleman could be seen shooting at Miss King.
Court records indicate Wilkerson had previously been looking for her, even though she had broken up with him.
He loved me so much. Think so? And I'm speaking in general. He wanted this woman dead, is what I think. 9 times? 4 times in the back. What did she do? She just doesn't want you. Nice looking woman, she does not want you. She has that right to say no. Looking at him, I don't think he fits any decent woman standards. I think she's dating beneath. Four times in the back? 9 times total. And then trying to avoid the camera. It already got you, clown. That tells me he don't want to talk to the girl. I think that's my opinion. No, he went there to do what he did. He came with that gun. I bet he's got a record. Oh, I bet he's got a record. Shot her 9 times. I can't. When black women don't know how, I think some of us don't know how valuable you are. You are the reason. Without you, they could not be. We can make a decision right now, and they'll stop existing. I'm sorry to say this. We think we're doing it right, and we're not. The baby factory should have been closed. Yeah, I said it, and I really do mean that in the spirit of love. The baby factory should have really been closed. I'm serious. I don't understand. I cannot make it make sense. The baby factory should have been closed. But oh no. And now she thought she might, I guess, was looking forward to having dinner with her brother, whose birthday. Can you imagine? Your birthday, looking forward to having dinner with your brother, and now he has to learn on his birthday that your life was taken away. Another example, Dusty's bring drama, heartache, and trauma. They bring orphans. Now, she's probably a mom. Could be. I don't recall if they mentioned that. What happens now? What if she is now? Now what? Trying to have a birthday celebration. Now it turns into a death notice. Why? Because she disrespected me. Society disrespect these men every day because you on the lower pole. Too stupid to stay free. Too stupid and too dumb to stay free. So what do you think is going to happen when you go to the penitentiary? Those jailers are going to talk to you any kind of way that they want to. You're gonna do what they tell you to, disrespect it. Like they're going to be respect. What you going to do then? No, let's be realistic. This right here, look. let me ask you. Let's take it further. Let's say if he had won won the lottery, or let's say if he was able to play a sports. Okay, he might can be the superfool with know how to run with a. Oh, I know how to run with a ball. I know how to play basketball, football. I know how to do soccer. Which not many of them are in soccer. But let's say if he did know how to do that, and he just signed a $5 million contract, do you think he would have been at that store? If he had signed a we're not gonna even go with no 20, $30 million contract that some of them do sign. If he had just signed a $5 million contract, do you hear me? Do you really think he would be at that? Do you really think he would date this woman, even though she's cute? I think she's a cute girl. No, he probably wouldn't. Of course not, because by then he'd want to, you know, man, I got me one that's Italian. I got Becky. I got Maria Ling Ling. I got one that's all three. Anybody but a black one, more than likely. If he had, so let's be realistic. If he had, because typically based on how they do, if he had a 10 million, if he had 50,000 in his, if he just had 2,000 in his account, he might not be there. Some of them are that seriously. So if he signed a professional contract making millions of dollars, you think he would be there? I don't think so. I just don't. I don't think he'd be there. I do not think he would be there at all. I think he'd be gone. Mm-hmm. Like gone with the wind gone. I think he would be gone. So the next question is, then why is he there? They need the women for a resource, is my opinion. They can't exist without you. Most of them, if black women need an international clean out day to say any man that's not bringing home an income gotta go, if he doesn't have his own, put him out your home. Here's what's going to happen. Sadly, it would be a whole lot of killing. We know that. What you mean you put me up? Oh, hell no, no. This will happen to me, player. No, no, you must got me twisted. I come after you. It's really frightening to have a national clean out day. If he doesn't have his own, get him out your home. Because guess what? And some black women know it too. Not just relationships, I mean down to their mothers. Obviously in the comments, people say, hey, you know what, some of these moms, they're like this towards these sons because they're afraid of them. I thought that's ridiculous. And then, you all schooling me, and I thought about it. It makes sense. Some of them must be scared of them. I just saw, I mentioned a video, I just saw it on Pretty Black Magic 99 on her channel. The mothers call the police. The lady looks to me like in her 70s. Um, he up there whipping on his own mother, and she called the police. Then when the police come, he looks to be, I think he's in his 50s. She's like in her 70s or so. And she's like, oh, he's harming her physically. And when the police come, he think he's going to be the one. Oh, no, everything's fine. No, it's not fine because you didn't come. I didn't call you. No, your mother did because you're putting hands on her. And I thought about that. This is so interesting. Not, of course, that's wrong, but it's so funny. It's this group of women, the collective in this community, the mindset. They are very good at putting these daughters out the house. Ooh, but a song can be said when they're with hands, feet, upside the head, getting violent, crazy, disrespectful, hating. But guess what? He's still there, moving all about. But they are quick to put the daughters out. Isn't that interesting? I knew then. I said, by her being that age, I said, he wants the property. And it was a nice home. They had property. It looks like it's on a lot of acreage. She might be living too long. He want her to go on. Why? Then it's his. Why can't he achieve his own? Black women have to. Not uncommon for a black woman to work, 2 jobs. Girl, one job is nothing. She worked 2 jobs. Why is this happening? Put him out. Get rid of him. No, don't want to do that. Why you don't want to do it? Why would you put your hands on your mother? He wants her gone. It's her house. The father's obviously deceased, was only the two of them live there. He might want to scare her, maybe have her have a heart attack. But these are things we can't talk about. Because then it might be, oh, not my son, not my son. It is. Why is he putting his hands on your mother? Oh my God. He is not worthy of breathing. She's old, she's elderly, and she is frail. I said, that might be a way to get her to have a heart attack. And then, then it's all his, and he moved his old low budget women or boys in. But this here, she disrespecting me. No, let's just say you full of hatred. Society disrespects you every day. Go for a job interview if you can and go and see what happens. They don't want you. Shot her 9 times. Why?
First this evening, sadly, here we go again. Another case of domestic violence in our city. It is also tragic, but sadly become terribly familiar.
Yeah, Houston police arrested a man who allegedly confronted his ex-girlfriend at her job, then started shooting. He told police he did it because his ex, quote, disrespected him.
Any other?
Nobody respects you because you are the seed of poverty D, low performing, dysfunctional, too dumb to stay free fruit. Like this the first time she just, like, in other words, like, I sit on the board of a Fortune 500 company. I'm on the board. Are you kidding me? I'm an accomplished man. She, like, oh, I tell you, they need the women for a resource, for validation. Black women, I love you so much. You don't even realize how powerful you are, that we could put an end to this. Oh, I said it. We could put an end to it. Just don't deal with them. So that's why, like old boy was saying, oh, and the black woman doesn't want to get involved when another female is in a domestic dispute because she's afraid of her man. What a Aqua said, my man, my man, my man. He said, so Dr. Umar said something about afraid of, I think he mentioned like, oh yeah, like I guess the lady would go after her husband. Sir, I understand your point of view, but baby, I have to disagree, and I don't have education, but my opinion is going to be different. Why should they put up with it? We all make decisions, and when we try and tell them, they don't want to listen. People, we have to start thinking for ourselves. There needs to be a standard. If a standard could basically save a life. Again, she was on her job. Can someone tell me? Because I really need to know. Why wasn't he on his job? I'm just trying to understand that. Why wasn't he on his job? Anybody know? Did he call in sick that day, take off work? I'm willing to bet he probably didn't have one. But why? Why wasn't he on his job? Go on with your life. Why wasn't he in his place of business? And for him to come there with a gun and then look, try to hide, try to, scurry away from the camera, what the judge said, that tells me he planned it. Why? He's probably been on her job before. Where's his? And ladies, again, we need a standard. A standard can save lives, but that's okay. We're not going to do it. We already know everything. And you wonder why they say we keep on dying at the hands of these men every 4.5. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. It's exhausting. Black women could put a stop to it. 4B might be what's best for thee. And I'm out.